What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Cam ATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This video is going to be covering my top plays for week 2 NFL DFS on Draftkings. You can also fit these guys in on FanDuel if you play FanDuel, so don't even worry about that. But let's go ahead and dive right into it. At quarterback, one of my favorite quarterbacks on the slate that I love, and it's not just because I'm a Falcons fan, is Matt Ryan. Okay, Green Bay's secondary is garbage. They did not look good in their first game. I mean, they looked okay, but it was more of like Seattle not clicking more than it was the Green Bay defense being great. Okay, that secondary is not good. Okay, so Matt Ryan is in a amazing spot in this matchup against Green Bay. Okay, I mean they give up 270 plus passing yards a game to quarterback on average. Okay, they're allowing they are almost allowing 2 touchdown passes a game from quarterbacks. And Matt Ryan and Julio Jones is a lethal combination here in this matchup. Yes, I like Aaron Rodgers as well if you want to go that route. I also like Tom Brady versus New Orleans, especially with New England getting beat in game 1 versus Kansas City. They kind of got embarrassed. So I would expect that whole New England team to be kind of pissed off and come up and just try to run the score up on New Orleans. That's New Orleans secondary is completely not even, they're non-existent. They might as well, every time the ball's hiked, they might as well just lay on the ground and not even run. Save themselves some energy because there's nothing they can do in that pass game at all. So I like them too, but I'm going to go with the cheaper of the two between Tom Brady and Matt Ryan and go with Matt Ryan at 7,500. I love him. Lock him in. This is going to be a high-scoring shootout game. I absolutely love it. All right? Next up, at running back, a guy that I really, really love. Now, David Johnson is going to be having surgery on his wrist. He's already on the IR. Le'Veon Bell's got a very tough matchup against Minnesota, and after him disappearing last week, I'm not too comfortable with playing him quite yet. Okay, the guy I really like is Melvin Gordon going against Miami. Miami allows over 100 yards rushing a game to running backs. Okay, and Melvin Gordon just did very good against one of the best defenses in the league in Denver. Okay, yes, he did just as good last year against them too. So Melvin's just a legit runner, and the Chargers use him a lot in that offense. They have a lot of stuff set up specifically for Melvin. He can catch passes. He gets a lot of touches, period. He's just going to get a lot of usage in that offense. And Miami is just bottom in the league versus running backs. I expect Melvin to have a 20-plus point DraftKings performance here in week 2. Lock in Melvin Gordon. Next running back that I love, as you know, DraftKings is PPR, and this guy is somebody I've been hyping up for a while now, and that's Ty Montgomery going against Atlanta. Ty dropped 19 DraftKings points against Seattle, who's got one of the best defensive lines in the league, if not the best defensive line in the league. It's a very good defense. The great thing about Ty Montgomery is he catches passes out of the backfield, and in PPR, that is a necessity, and that's what DraftKings is. Atlanta gives up the most points in the league to pass-catching running backs. So all of that combined, Ty Montgomery, and with this game being a high-scoring shootout, I love Ty Montgomery here in this matchup. Another reason why I like Matt Ryan in that Atlanta offense is because they're playing in their new stadium. The fans are going to be super loud, super hype. It's going to be a great performance out of Atlanta. I really can see them running up the score here on Green Bay. I do expect it to be a close game because Green Bay is solid. But I love that Atlanta offense, and I love every part of this game, honestly. Ty Montgomery's a great play in the high fives, so lock him in at 5,800. He is an amazing value. Next up, at wide receiver, I'm going to pair my quarterback, Matt Ryan, with my boy Julio Jones. There's nobody in that secondary who could even dream of possibly getting even close to slowing down Julio Jones. There's just nothing they will be able to do. In the 3 outings that Julio has faced Green Bay throughout his career, 2 of them, he went for over 40 DraftKings points. And I would expect the same. Not the same, not saying 40 plus, but a lot of points here. Matt Ryan and Julio will be yeah, they'll be connecting a lot here in this matchup, man. And with Green Bay bouncing back and scoring every drive as well, I expect them to have to consistently throw a lot here in this matchup too. So I love Julio Jones. Lock him in at 9,200. He is by far my favorite wide receiver option, with our boy Antonio Brown going against that tough Minnesota secondary. All right. Last but not least, you guys know in my high five, a lot of times I'll put a guy who is a cheap option that I expect to do very well, because I want to give you guys plenty of money left over to be able to make your team fairly balanced and loaded. Okay, so this last receiver that I'm going to put in the high five goes by the name of Cooper Kupp. This guy had an amazing week 1 with the Rams. He scored 17 Draftkings points against the Colts. The Colts are a garbage secondary. I understand that. But the thing here with this matchup is that Josh Norman will be shadowing Sammy Watkins. Because of that, Cooper Kupp is probably going to get even more, most likely, if not 100%, he's going to get more targets than last week here in this matchup, because Norman will be on Sammy. Sammy won't be open as much as he was against the Colts, allowing for them to throw more often to him. So I definitely expect Cooper Kupp to get some good targets here in this one. At 4,100, he's an absolute steal. Okay, this Washington secondary is just, outside of Josh Norman, they are not good at all. You see what the Eagles were able to do to them in even just the first half. I believe Wentz had over 250 passing yards in the first half. So, yeah, Norman can't do it all by himself. Norman's going to be shadowing Sammy Watkins, and that's going to open up a lot for Cooper Kupp. So, anything else, any other questions you guys might have, comment down below in the comment section. Any other players that you guys like for week 2, drop them down low as well. We can talk about that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Good luck, everybody, with week 2. As you know, this is my first look at week 2. Okay, I will be doing another video covering this on Friday night. Okay, giving you guys my final look at the slate and my final guys. But as of right now, I'm loving the situations for all 5 of these guys. We got Matt Ryan, Melvin Gordon, Ty Montgomery, Julio Jones, and Cooper Kupp. Man, I'm going for that top prize in that milli maker. I'm about to be a millionaire. All right? I am about to be a fucking millionaire. All right? Along with a lot of y'all. I hope you guys are able to get, up there in that money and cash out big. Trust me. You want to get involved in that Atlanta-Green Bay game. You want to get involved on that New England offense against New Orleans. And you want to take advantage of a lot of this. There's a lot of value on this slate. Okay? Williams, who is taking over for David Johnson. I love his situation because Arizona is going against the Colts, who by no means do I think the Colts will be able to move the ball very well against that Arizona defense. So that's going to require Arizona to run a lot. And Williams is that guy who is going to be staying in the game on those type of downs and in that type of game plan. Okay, I do not expect Arizona to have to air it out much at all. So I absolutely love them running this Williams guy's 20 to 25 touches in this one, and him possibly being able to surpass 100 yards in his first main debut pretty much. So definitely keep an eye on him as well at running back. I love the value he brings, especially in that matchup. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. I hope you kill it. Thank you for watching. As always, follow me on Twitter at Cam_ATL. Go to greenlightdfs.com for all of your lineup help needs. I got you. Let's get this money. There's no reason that you should be losing money on DraftKings. All right? You need to be having fun, enjoying it, and cashing at the same time. All right? There's too many people that I know that quit playing DraftKings because they weren't being successful. There's no reason to lose at all. If you don't have the time to put in, talk to people who do have the time. All right? So let me know any questions you guys possibly have down below in the comment section, and let's get to this money, guys. I'm out.